Hello, guys. Good day, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful edition of Money Talks with Adiomi Sherifat. So today, I would like to talk about this is about the part where we all have to understand why the rich get richer, and how and how they get richer. So you remember how we talked about the government always spending more than the budget? I mean, the budget they have. If they do so, this is what happens. They have to find every ways to balance it. So this is when they will start to look for loan here and there. So here's what happens when there is no treasury bond. Because remember we talked about treasury bond that the government get loan for easily. So the government, when there's no treasury bond, the government then contacts the Federal Reserve. And remember, in one of my videos, I said Federal Reserve is not a federal entity and it does not have any money reserve anywhere. So what do the Federal Reserve do? They print this money. By the way, money is not really printed. It's just a bunch of digits that, like a database, that they just get to increase. So that is where they get this money from, and it enters directly into the circulation. But what happens when more dollar or naira enters into the circulation without actual wealth being created? I mean, when nothing is being produced except for money, more money is being produced. What happens? It reduces the existing currency in the circulation. It reduces the value, and this is one of the many things that causes inflation. Yes, inflation. So, what is inflation? Inflation comes from the word inflate. When the government of a country decides to inflate monetary supply, it's just the fastest route to inflation. So, any increase in monetary supply causes the currency, I mean the present currency in circulation, to lose its value, and it causes, thereby causing the prices of things to shoot up. And so, if no one is producing and the government is spending like crazy, where do you think they're getting the money from? Now we know, from the Federal Reserve or from the Nigerian Security Printing and Minting. That's in case of Nigeria. So, Federal Reserve gives the money to the government. The government spends it anyhow they like. The money is being spent on government, on businesses, on operation. Okay, the way they do it is they reduce the interest loan on when businesses or tertiary institutions need to borrow loan. So they reduce the interest loans to the barest minimum, and that is the exact way they pump the money into the circulation. So, and when the money gets into the circulation, people begins to feel good about being rich. I'm rich now, I'm rich now. And when that starts to happen, what do you think is next? Tell me. Like, I have plenty of money, I'm feeling rich, I'm feeling okay. What do you think I'll be thinking about? If you have plenty of money now, what would you be thinking like? Of course, you'll be thinking about purchasing a property. Okay, so but let me stop this video here now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for always watching my videos. I appreciate. Have a beautiful day.